Well, hello, glorious people of the interwebs, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. Today we're going to be covering some more secrets, some of which you may know about, and others you may have not even considered could even exist in this game, and some strange things. So hope you guys all enjoy this episode. Now, right now, we're going to get one piece of a puzzle that I think is going to be very interesting. In a previous live stream, a bunch of people mentioned some strange things happening at an old Indian burial ground. Now, I've had some sneaking suspicions about this burial ground. We've experimented a little bit in live streams in the past, and I figured today we'd showcase all the things involved around this and some ideas, and maybe together we could figure out some more stuff. Now, one of the pieces of the puzzle, I think, involves the ram skull mask, which you can get from this particular part in New Austin. Now, if you come up to the Rathskeller Fork, there's a pergola right here, and this is where you're going to get the ram skull mask. We're just going to hop over this real quick, and we're going to see this mask hanging from this pole. Now, you'll notice on this mask there's red paint on it. So let's go ahead and pick this bad boy up. Can we grab you, please? Or we could jump over the wall. That's perfectly acceptable, I suppose. You're going to notice something when we get to this burial site. Now, there's a couple other secrets in that particular area that we're going to showcase, but it does look like we've got perhaps some like Chinese writing on it. I'm not 100% sure what exactly these symbols on the mask are, but it is red. And that's going to play an important role here, I think, in a few minutes. We're going to experiment with this ritual site as well. And if there's anything you guys think we could do to make more stuff happen, let me know in the comments below. We're going to head to one more point right now to get the cat skull mask, which is going to be all the way down in Lagros and Loquet, actually. I believe it's right around here. There's like a sunken building. I found this before, and for some reason I just didn't save, so we gotta head over this way. I'll show you exactly where it is once we get there. Nice, I did actually have the location marked right. So what we need to do is go to this building right here in Loquet, just north of Saint Denis. And you're gonna see that there is a little hole in the roof of this building. I don't think there's anything else of interest, but if we jump up here and get inside this little hole... Oh, drop down, home skillet. No. Oh, you just want to be a pain in the ass, don't you? There we go. Right up here is the cat skull mask. And you'll notice on this mask, there's two green marks. So we've got a mask with red marks, and we've got a mask with green marks. And I think this means something. I can't think of any reason why it would be purposefully marked, whereas all the other masks in the game are not. And this will kind of... You'll see. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but at this burial site, there's colors, red and green. And we're going to show that right now. We finally made it to Strawberry. We've got the two masks, and we're going to head to the burial site. Now, if you're not exactly sure where this is, it is west of Strawberry, just north of Owangila Lake. Now, there is also another ritual site right here where you can get the pagan ritual mask. Now, there's a couple other secrets in this specific area that I'm going to showcase in this video too, but we're going to check out the burial grounds first. And then if we can't figure out exactly if there's anything in addition to these burial grounds, as what I've been told, then we're going to experiment with some of the other things around and see if there's any other clues that might lead to something a little bit more interesting. Now, I do hope you guys enjoy this episode, and if you find yourselves enjoying it, feel free to leave a like. I'd greatly appreciate it, and it really helps out. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more Red Dead Redemption content. Plenty of new games coming to the channel very soon as well, so keep an eye out on the channel for all of that. Well, let's go ahead and get to this darn burial site. There we go. So we're going to see a nice clearing here as we approach it. And this is the burial site. There's a unique item that you can get from this, but I do think there's more to this than just the unique item. Now, not only have I been experimenting with this a lot, but there's been a bunch of other people, both on YouTube and in my community, trying to figure out exactly what all is going on here. So, if you haven't picked up the hatchet, there's going to be one directly in the middle. Now you'll notice here, we've got a couple different things going on. We've got red lines and green lines. And then there's this one gold, I think? It's like one gold line. Oh no, okay, there's 3 of those as well. 4 of them, actually. So we've got 2 red, 2 green, and these are either just like regular rocks, or they're kind of they kind of seem to have like this goldish tint to them. But that could lead to the 3 masks. Now we do have all 3 masks on us if I could get to the horse. And I'm wondering if this maybe means something. Now, if we go to all of these, each of them does actually have a marking on them. So let's grab the ram skull mask. There we go. We've got the red. And there's red here in this burial ground. Whoa! What the hell was that flash of white? That was new. Okay. Interesting. Is it gonna have... That's got my like my neck all tingly. What the hell? Okay, so ram skull mask. What happens if we approach with the cat skull mask? Okay, nothing seems to be happening. That was really weird, though. It's got like all tingly and stuff. Wow. I kind of want to do that again and see if it happens again. Okay, but anyways, we had the red. Now we've got the green marking. And then if we equip the pagan ritual mask, which I'll show you exactly where to get that in just a second. The pagan skull mask, whatever you want to call it. Now, I do notice that it has some kind of paint on it. Or it's just maybe just the colorization of it. But it does have like this marking directly in the center of the skull. That flash of white was really weird. I don't know what that was all about. There's a couple different interesting... Did it just happen again? It like pulsated white. Is there anything maybe around? Maybe I'm just losing my damn mind. I have no idea. What the hell was that noise? And then we've got this over here, like the skull pillar with a rock on top of it. I definitely see like some kind of weird pulsating with the light. I don't know what it's all about. We got more skulls around. I'm gonna equip the ram skull mask again. With the red markings. I'm just gonna see if anything weird happens. Now, you'll notice if we equip a weapon and shoot in here, we're gonna lose honor when we shoot in here. It's very strange. There, the screen just pulsated white again. Very, very strange. But if we equip our fire bottles and try and light this place on fire, some interesting things are going to happen. It's going to start raining. When we light this place on fire, it's instantly going to start raining. Okay, so we can see it raining now. And it's going to rain until this fire is out. The second the fire is out, it's going to stop raining. Now, we have no idea why this happens. What causes it to do this? But it is 100% certain that it only rains while the fire is obviously there. Now that the fire is gone, it should stop raining pretty quickly. This has been tested quite a few times, and wham bam thank you ma'am, the rain is gone. Also pulsated white like it did when I had the mask on. So there's got to be some sort of connection. Maybe I'm just not bright enough to figure it out. I'm pretty good at finding out these secrets. But I seem to be having a little bit of an issue with this one. I also just realized that these seem to kind of go out at an angle. Now there's one other thing that happens, and this is kind of what I was curious about. We can get lightning to strike this. I'm wondering if we get lightning to strike this while we have the mask on, if some kind of weird shit's gonna happen. I think I just got another weird pulse of light there for a second. So let's try and light this place up a little bit. Well, that's interesting. The lighting changes when I look back this way. Huh. Well, that's weird. All right, let's try and hit this with the fire bottle. All right. Nothing's happening with that. One of the things we do here is going to cause lightning to strike. I'm all out of fire bottles. But it's interesting that we were getting like a different... Oh, we're getting some noise now. Whoa. That's interesting. We look in that direction, the lighting changes. Very, very strange. I have no idea what's causing that. But there is definitely more to this particular area. And it's just a matter of time before we figure it out. Maybe I need to get the horse up here. That's the longest I've been able to have anything on fire in this area. Maybe we'll switch to the pagan skull mask. It's not letting us switch. Come on, horse. Pagan skull mask. There we go. It's very strange. But I do have a feeling these masks have something to do with this. And if we can only figure out what it is, we may be able to find something very, very interesting about this. Now, I wonder if maybe it's just like some kind of lighting glitch with the fire. Because it doesn't seem to be doing it now. We definitely pissed off this area with all that fire. It does not seem to be stopping raining, though. Now, before we continue messing around with that burial site, we're going to show you some of the other places that are around Owangila Lake. Obviously, we have the ritual site here with a bear chilling outside of it. It's a little strange. Now, when you first approach this particular area, there's going to be a body on this peg, and there's going to be the pagan ritual mask on here. I believe if we fire off a shot in this particular area as well, we're going to lose honor. Now, there's some weird symbology here, which we also find in a few other places around the game. And I wonder if in those places, if we fire off a shot, if we're going to lose honor as well. And I can't tell how much honor we're losing for each of these, but there is a Valyrian root here if you want it, and a severed off goat head, which is Fandiddly Taz. Well, that's where we get the pagan ritual mask.
Hey, boy.
But if we go just south of here, there's another very strange place to visit. It's a circle of faces in trees, carved into the trees, and I'm not 100% sure what it means or what all the faces are. But it's definitely an interesting little Easter egg, and we found this during one of my live streams, and I never got to showcase it specifically in a video, and I've showed it off a few times. But I'm curious if we light this place up with fire bottles as well, if anything interesting happens. You can see all of these have faces in them, so let's inspect this here. And see what good old John writes in his journal. So we got, found these faces out in Big Valley. I wonder what